we're now going to begin with our questions. Each question is directed to both candidates. They'll have 1 minute to answer each of the questions, and the first candidate to answer a question will then have 30-second rebuttal opportunity. As per the format agreed to by both candidates, time limits will be strictly enforced. Mayor Mandel, as incumbent, we are going to start the first question with you, and we'll alternate as we move down the list. Our first question, we start with the homeless crisis here in the city. City crews recently picked up a homeless camp under the Clemens Center Bridge, costing the city nearly $7,000. What would you do to keep those kinds of problems from cropping up, and what would you do to help those who may be in need? Mayor Mandel, your 1 minute starts now.
We've already started, actually. It's difficult because these people, a lot of them don't want help. We're not going to allow a campus in the city. We don't want it to fester and become a larger problem, so that's why we clean them up. While we're cleaning them up, we also offer these people help. There's plenty of help with our partners for drug and alcohol rehab and mental health treatment. A lot of these people have what they call co-occurring disorders. They have mental health problems along with alcohol problems. So we try to steer them in that direction. Quite frankly, the no bail situation has hurt us in some of our endeavors because at least when they went to jail, they could be triaged and put into treatment and put into drug court and so forth. But we're trying everything we can right now under the guidelines of the law. We will continue to do that. And we do not want homeless encampments in our community, and we want to get these people help, and we will continue to do that. Get them help, get them housing.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. And Mr. Hassel, we turn to you. Again, same question. What would you do to keep those kinds of problems from cropping up, and what would you do to help those who may be in need? Your 1 minute starts now.
I see two ways of proceeding. One, we need a new shelter for the homeless. We don't have one, we used to, and we need to reinstate that. Secondly, we need to coordinate more directly the various services, including police, social services, psychological services, mental health care, in order to get these people working more closely together so that we can get better treatment for the people and better care and get them off the streets.
Okay. And Mayor Mandel, you have a 30-second rebuttal.
Yeah. Well, we're already doing that. We're already coordinating with our police and these other agencies to do exactly what he just said. So it's already happening.
Okay.
And as far as the homeless shelter goes, there is a homeless shelter right now, and Catholic Charities is looking at expanding that, and so that's already in the works.
Okay. All right, and staying on the topic of homeless camps, let's talk about the Centertown parking garage. The city keeps pouring money into it. The top floors have become at times homeless camps. Workers regularly have to clean up garbage and human waste, and the elevators haven't worked in months. Do you think the city should keep spending money on that garage? What should be done to rescue or revive the garage? And do you think anyone dropped the ball causing the garage to get it to its current state? Mr. Hassel, we are going to start with you. You have 1 minute.
I don't know what causes these problems, but I think that the garage is a very useful addition to the downtown, very helpful. I think that it will, that we need to keep it and use it and fix it up and maybe even adorn it with some graffiti or flowers or something. I think that it's going to be a absolutely necessary addition to our downtown when we develop it.
Okay. Mayor Mandel, we turn to you now. Should the city keep spending money on the parking garage? You have 1 minute to respond.
Yeah, basically we inherited this problem too. As you know, for years, the city had a financial issue. We got RI fundings back in 2017, which were basically just for lighting and some other things. It had nothing to do with the infrastructure and elevators and that. So we are getting another 2.2 from our ARP money that we're going to do total rehab of the infrastructure inside the garage. As far as the feces and all that, that's a periodic problem. It doesn't happen frequently. As soon as we find out about it, we clean it up. So it is a very useful parking garage for us. It's getting more use than it ever has been, and we look at basically that's basically what we're doing right now.
Okay. Mr. Hassel, after hearing that, you have a 30-second rebuttal.
I really have nothing to add to it.
Okay. All right, we're going to move on now to our second question, and we're going to talk about sticker